Hello, and welcome back to the game that doesn't end. This game keeps going, and that's not a point against the game. If anything, that's a fucking testament to this game. Like, for all the AAA hack and slash RPG, all the games I've played on my channel, this one, I think Dark Cloud is the only one that's even come close. The original Okage I did comes a little close, but episodes then were only half as long as these episodes, so really, this would be twice as long if I was still doing 10-minute episodes. But, yeah, Dark Cloud's the only one that comes close, and, that game's kind of bleh, so yeah, the fact that this, the DS game, that I figured would, you know, take me probably about 60 parts, maybe 70, pushing it, like, just blown everything away. And the ending's coming up, sure, but it's certainly, you know, not around the corner here. We have a ways to go. That's amazing to me. Bravo, this game, and bravo, I know Capcom developed it, I don't know, Shu Takumi? Something like that. Is the guy that created it, but no, I don't think he was working on the Ace Attorneys this time. I think he left and then came back for Dual Destinies. But yeah, whoever Capcom might have developed this, but they definitely published it. But bravo, this game's massive. And I imagine I have to talk to people at this point, or maybe I examine this.
This door! I remember seeing it somewhere.
Of course you would. It looks exactly like the Grand Tower door we saw earlier. I'm gonna go ahead and say that they liked to skimp on the budget just a scotch.
But this is a recreation from 12 years ago. That means the door has been here since then.
Maybe it's like that gate that they tried to nuke and it just won't fall the fuck over in Japan. It seems the Grand Tower was built, they decided to reuse the door rather than destroy it.
It's like the old saying goes, discover something new by heating up something old.
No, it seems she's understood the correct meaning of a saying for once.
But if you're using a microwave to do it, don't heat it for over 5 minutes.
Not quite, but hey, whatever. So what's the deal with you guys?
What do you want?
I forgot for a moment what his voice was, and then I remembered and it made me happy. This is what you get. I'm not saying this voice suits him, by the way. I'm just saying I really like doing this voice, and I haven't had a chance to yet, so fuck it, I'm giving it to this kid. He's going through puberty, that's why he sounds like that. Obviously. John, I'd like you to tell me the details of your kidnapping.
You were kidnapped at the garbage pickup area, right? Why'd you go there?
You don't have to act as a go-between. I can just talk to the old man directly.
So he says, looks like he's finally starting to warm up to you.
She acted as a go-between for that.
I went to the garbage pickup to throw away the flowers I found on the body.
It was just chuck them. Well, whatever. He went to far too much effort for it, but whatever.
It was nearby, and I thought it'd be harder to find them there if I just tossed them in the trash can.
Right, but nobody would have... Well, there was the stain on his coat, I guess. Maybe.
I went there last night, too, but the gate was locked.
And that's why you went there again today to dispose of them.
Yeah, but when I got there, someone suddenly grabbed me from behind.
And used the Sleepy Z's on you, right? Catching Z's is now super easy with Sleepy Z's.
Even though she was also a victim to it, she seems to have taken a liking to the slogan. It's a catchy slogan.
Whoever grabbed me was really strong, but that's all I know. I have no idea who it was.
Blindfolded you, eh? Or just knocked you out before you got a good look. I see, so that's what happened. After the drugs wore off, did you notice anything about your surroundings? Other than that you were in a dump?
Those drugs are brought to you by Sleepy Z's. Catching Z's is now super easy with Sleepy Z's.
Do you think they're happy that they're associated with a kidnapping case?
It was kind of cold when I woke up. I was in a dark, empty room. Boxes with foreign writing were lying around.
That's not what empty means, John.
So I figured I was in a warehouse.
The whole place was like a giant refrigerator. It was a commercial warehouse.
Ah, for storing, colder goods, I imagine.
That's right, John was rescued thanks to the collective efforts of K and Detective Gumshoe.
I mean, thanks for the reminder, I guess, but it wasn't that long ago we learned that.
Since it was still a bit cold, the cooling unit's power must not have been cut out for too long. For some reason, I didn't think to take my phone, so I used it to call for help.
I see. In any case, it's good that you're safe and sound, John.
I don't need your fake sympathy, old man.
What an incorrigible child.
He's just like a certain someone I know.
I can't think of who. So, is that just me talking to him, or can I talk to Courtney as well? Oh, I can.
Please, ask me anything you wish.
So, about the kid. I said I'd stop harping on it, but, it better get brought up here?
You have my heartfelt thanks for bringing John back. Oh, even the thought of him not coming back makes me...
Hey, old man, don't bully my mom.
No, that wasn't my intention.
Woo! Look at him go! Mommy's little knight in shining armor. He's so cool.
It's not like that. Quit blabbering stupid stuff about me.
John, please wait. May I proceed, Mr. Edgeworth? My actions were unbecoming of one who calls herself a servant of the goddess of the law.
Oh god, I forgot she was... Hadn't said that in a while.
I won't ask for forgiveness. However,
Judge Courtney, I am not well acquainted with the goddess of the law as you are. However, isn't that goddess also a mother of other gods?
Bleh. Well, in Greek, it's Athena, so no. Pretty sure, like, if you pick a god, odds are they're gonna be a child of Zeus, just sort of by process of elimination. There's like 6 that aren't, including Zeus. Well, yeah, alright, some of them are kids from other god. Odds are it's a child of Zeus, if for any given god, and that includes Athena. I don't think the children of Zeus went around having kids of their own, or if they did, they weren't really gods, per se. Also, something I found interesting, Greek mythology is totally cool with brothers and sisters getting it on, and uncles and nieces. Like, Hades and Persephone were absolutely uncle and niece. Uncle very closely because her mother was Demeter, who was a sister of Zeus and Hades, and Zeus is her father. So she's a child of incest who was then raped and married to her uncle. It's really, like, full uncle, not paternal or maternal uncle, both. He was both of those uncles. And then raped and married her, and she's now Queen Underworld, etc., etc. That's the original myth. But they never have father-daughter. That, or mother... They never have direct parent-child incest. That is apparently a taboo they never bothered crossing, or getting to with Greek mythology. Because Zeus never has a child with any of his daughters, or maybe the humans do, but the gods never do. Like, Hades doesn't, Poseidon doesn't, Demeter doesn't, Hera doesn't, and Hephaestus is kind of weird and only had one kid anyway, so it doesn't matter.
however...
Oh, right.
The law makes exceptions for extenuating circumstances.
Yeah, self-defense for murder and all that, I suppose.
I understand it's a mother's heart. It's a mother's heart. I'd say perhaps your goddess sympathizes with you more than you think.
Mr. Edgeworth,
I don't get it. What the heck are those two blabbing about?
it's okay, John. I don't have a clue either.
God damn it, Kay. Alright, so we're just gonna, I guess, take it as read that, she is biologically his mother, which is really weird because she was 13, but whatever.
It seems thus a settled one. On day one of Patricia Rowan's trial.
Yes, while a decision has yet to be reached, I would say a guilty verdict is quite likely.
That's a breach of interest. Just even saying that means that you were supposed to be completely impartial. Yeah, again, we've been over this. The law is weird in Phoenix Rightland.
I'm sure a thorough investigation in her connection with Blaze will be conducted as well. After seeing Sebastian today, I know we can put our faith in him.
Just like Kay, Sebastian is also in the midst of training for the future ahead.
I see. When you say it like that, I guess we have more in common than I thought. I said a few mean things. Fuck it. I said a few mean things to him, so next time we meet, I'd like to apologize to him. I'm sure you will get your opportunity, but for now...
Yes, at present, solving this case is our top priority.
Alright, well, that didn't add anything. What about you, Ray? What's going on? You were alive for this nonsense and cognizant enough. I think Edgeworth was, too. Kay decidedly was not.
This scene sure puts a chill in your bones. Uncle Ray needs a hot babe to keep him warm.
Also, I know I've harped on this before, but Alex Roth keeps bringing up, I know it's a tit-for-tat situation, but we keep going back and forth about that damn voice. Like, do you really think in the deep voice, I need a hot babe to keep me warm? That's a little creepy. With the silly Irish accent, you can kind of see it as more of a joke, right? Like, he's insisting, oh no, plenty of people like the deep voice, which I say is bullshit. He's way too scrawny and lanky to have a deep voice, but, a ridiculous Irish bro. God, everything he says is just sort of jokey and playful. It's just kind of creepy with a deep voice. Maybe that's just me.
Could you please try and be a little more serious?
Well, if that's what Kay wants, I guess I have no choice.
Also, 17, bro.
Miles, this is where it all began, isn't that right? Yes, I fear that is the case. What was Patricia and Blaze's true goal? There are still many mysteries yet to be solved. Indeed, it's just as you say. Particularly the mystery of what would happen to Kay Ray's love. Isn't it suspenseful?
That is unfortunately probably a ship. See, if it were me, I would have said,
what will happen to me sandwich? It's in the fridge over there. Can't wait to have it for lunch.
That's true. I have a sandwich. And I'm waiting to have it for lunch.
Not even a little. You just couldn't resist, could you? Not even a little. You just couldn't resist, could you, Mr. Shields? Why can't you ever stay serious for more than a minute?
I think he's genuinely incapable of staying serious for that long.
Well, he provided nothing more than comedy relief. Shifu! Oh! I did figure this out. Shifu is, I think, Chinese for master. So they're referring to him as sort of like master or sensei or chief or whatever, boss. However, they're using the Chinese word for it, which I suppose Zheng Fa is supposed to be China? They never really... I know they are supposed to be in America, and Japan gets acknowledged a few times. But there are plenty of made-up countries like Zheng Fa, Crane, and wherever Lenore is from. I can't remember the name of that country. Yeah, blanking completely on it. Someone will remind me in the comments. That one guy's really good about that, actually. He is... I feel bad because I can't remember his name, but, yeah, he was telling me about the other cases, the DLC ones for the more recent games, and, he's apparently really schooled in trivia knowledge, because he, like, every time I'm like, I don't know what that is, he's like, it's this, and it's like, oh, great job. And he might just be checking the wiki for all I know, but that's still more than I'm doing, so... Remind me what the country is that Lenore is from. That would be incredibly helpful. Shifu, I know it's not my place, but I have a request. Please, do a roll call, just like the roll calls. Nanomachine, just like the old times, huh? What a lark. Guess I don't have a choice. Roll call! 1! Doesn't have quite the same impact, does it? I'm sorry. A roll call with one person is really lacking. That's nonsense. It's got nothing to do with numbers. Even though you're the only one here, the pack is always one, right? If you think it's lacking, then howl loud enough to make up for the rest of the pack. Roll call! 1. 1! One. That man, is he on the verge of tears? Ah, Lang. So, I imagine that was their bit. God. Alright. What's up, you crazy kids?
Scruffy, don't you dare say a word. I'm warning you.
Mr. Edgeworth, please help me, sir.
What is it, Detective Gumshoe?
It's about the story behind the SS5 incident, sir. Even though Blaze may have lost his authority, there's no way you could get confidential documents this quickly. That got me curious, so I made a few calls and asked around. And I found out Miss Von Karma used all sorts of forceful tactics to...
Scruffy, I thought I warned you. Aye!
You've done a lot for us, Francesca. I promise I will bring this to an end with my own hands.
Oh, Francesca. She is... I like her character. I was gonna say she's probably cold, but then I remembered the snow isn't real. So, eh. But yeah, her character's nice. I do like her character model in the previous game, when she's, I think, like 13 or 14. She's a cute kid. And it's adorable, seeing tiny her running around with the riding crop instead of the whip. It's very funny to me. What do you two have to say?
Well, Scoop, would you take a look at that? Those folks done turn green.
Maybe they're sick or something, but their clothes are green too.
Well, I'll beat that clothes are green too. I reckon this ain't no ordinary disease. You picked out on something good, looks like taking to the next level.
Yes, Chief!
It looks like there's no way we'll be getting a word in.
Not that I have any desire to intervene.
Damn, so I'm missing something. Well, I checked the body. I checked the thing. There are just other things I can look around.
It's a swing decorated with the face of an elephant. It looks like there's some kind of motor attached to the other side.
Damn, they got motorized swings? Lucky bastards. Well, alright, they're orphans. Maybe they're not lucky bastards. But my point is, I never got anything that cool. There's... Again, though, they're orphans, so it's really not fair for me to be petty and jealous of the orphans. So, I'm just gonna retract my statements.
There's one thought that crossed the minds of every top-class swinger.
Maybe don't phrase it that way, Kay.
If only I could do a full 360.
Well, alright, yes, I've had that thought.
With that powerful motor rotating the swing, that dream can finally be achieved.
Mythbusters did that, and apparently... Well, motors do help, but apparently what you want... There are specially made swings for, like, carnivals and circus acts that can do a full 360. It's all, like, momentum-based, and rather than, like, chains or ropes, it's pulls sort of on pivots, so that the swing never has any slack in the chains or ropes department. It's never slacking. It's always rigid and straightforward. I don't know how to describe it. Look up Mythbusters 360 swing if you want to know more.
Rotating with a motor? But wouldn't that be dangerous?
Mr. Edgeworth, you can't fulfill your dreams unless you're willing to take some risks.
That's true.
Is that the real problem here?
What the hell do I look at, then? I already examined everything, yeah. Nothing else to see here. Is there logic I need to hit? I think I tried... How's my health bar? Because I can't remember if I tried this or not. It's not... Okay. I'm gonna do something I don't like doing in save state here. And connect them. If it doesn't work, I'll reload. Yeah, no. Because I thought I tried that before. But, I couldn't remember. And then it might have produced something, I don't know. Do I check the other gardens? Footprints? I thought I examined the footprints already.
Footprints here seem to lead to and from the body.
Oh, I think this is new. I checked the other footprints.
These footprints were believed to be the culprits. The shoe size is about a size 7. That's a fairly average. It seems we won't be able to tell who the culprit is from these footprints.
Well, that didn't help anything. Huh. What am I missing? Oh, the snowman?
This has mostly melted, but appears to be a snowman.
There's a scarf and a hat. It must have melted since it...
I think I read this. Even lost a button. Yeah. Yeah, I read this one. Flower bed. According to the data, 3 gardens. Yeah, I read this too. I can tell because it lets me fast forward. Okay, I didn't expect you to fucking send me down the entire huge tangent just because I looked at a flower bed. But then what the hell am I looking at? Can I examine the brick, maybe? No, that's just the body. Yeah. These playground toys are modeled after a hare and a tortoise, like from the fable. And the tortoise and the hare competed in a race, and in the end, the hare lost.
And now for something completely different.
You and your Monty Python references. I'm on to you, translation fan group. I'll allow that just because I really like Monty Python, but I better not see any more oblique references.
It's time for a K-quiz. Why did the hare lose? There are 3 choices.
I already know the answer. It's because the hare took a nap.
1. The hare's favorite shoes were stolen by the Yaragarasu. 2. The tortoise trained with the Yaragarasu until it became faster than the hare. 3. Unbeknownst to the 2 animals, the Yaragarasu stole victory from the shadows.
Those are my only choices.
Is it too hard for you? Okay, I'll give you a hint. It starts with...
She wants me to pick the number 3. Yep, she stole it. Okay. What was this archway? This pillar appears to be burnt.
According to the files, it seems there was a fire on the evening of the incident. Oh, that's news.
A fire?
Let's see here. Huh? It says that one of the children at the orphanage spilled kerosene and set up fire as a prank.
But I swear to God. I'm gonna assume I'm allowed to make fun of fictional fires at fictional orphanage by blaming a fictional character for it. I guess that kid had far too much energy. And thanks to that, we can't make out any of the footprints near the main hall. Ah! There we go, some evidence. Alright, well, I did something, so we come back next time. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Tokenlad. Talk to you later. Shooting your shares, see you around Ass Clowns.